Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a good day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, if you're an investor, not just in Dogecoin, any crypto, the last 24 hours have been very exciting, especially after, we saw the whole market starting to climb, that we went into a little bit of consolidation as the week was starting, a little bit of profit taking from the short-term holders who decided to buy at the bottom, and you can see that the legalization is definitely slowly going in favor of crypto, and therefore Dogecoin has broken above 21 cents and slowly starting to climb higher. Now keep in mind, what is actually very interesting is if you realize Bitcoin actually slowed down, especially after hitting 118,000, but the altcoins are slowly starting to take over and trying to actually keep up with Dogecoin to ensure that they are not underperforming too hard. At the same time, US government admits now holds about 29,000 Bitcoin instead of 200,000, which was initially estimated. If Bitcoin Act passes, the government will be buying 1 million Bitcoin on the spot market, and they have to do this. And at the same time, Dogecoin may be approaching a key weekly close that could signal a potential upwards towards 50 cents. And 211 Democrats voted against advancing pro-crypto legalization, but at the same time, the Republicans actually voted to make sure that it goes forward. So what happens from here will be very interesting, as the government is quite on a split, but there is a little bit of more favor towards pro-crypto. And the Bitcoin peak signal, which only appears at the major market top, has not been triggered yet, and there is a long way to go, while Dogecoin is inching forward for a breakout of the year. Before we get into the full details, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with the crypto market, scroll down, tap the red subscribe button, especially turn on your notification, still stay up to date with the latest and the greatest news first, because trust me, what's happening in the crypto market, it's about to blow everyone's mind, so you just need to be up to date with everything. And while you're there, drop a like on it. Let's go for a like goal of 49. We've been smashing all of them. You guys are legends. Now first of all, for Dogecoin, I just want to give you guys a little bit of understanding. While getting to 24 cents would be a breeze, because if we're just able to hold above 21 cents, there's a very high chance that we're going to start consolidating close to 24 cents very soon. And seeing how positive and skeptical the entire market is being, a 250% increase could be just around the corner. Seeing how many different articles which are talking about Dogecoin actually saying good things is actually absurd in a good way, because it's actually just pushing more narrative that Dogecoin is underperforming, and therefore a lot of people will FOMO into the market, and this FOMO is going to push the market even higher. And especially if you just look at the overall altcoin market, you can see that the altcoin season very recently is definitely exploding, to say the least. As you can see, since the 7th of July, which is just about 10 days ago, the altcoins are definitely a lot better performing as compared to Bitcoin, which in sense is actually a very good thing, because definitely Ethereum is climbing, XRP did extremely well, and we need to make sure that majority of the altcoins also keep up with the momentum and make it to all-time high before the end of this bull cycle. And another thing is this one, which is Ethereum is hitting big numbers, and the US House advances the Crypto Genius Act, Clarity Act, and Anti-CBDC Act. At this point, Bank of America expects to launch a crypto stablecoin, and this could definitely change the entire premise in terms of how well the entire market can do. And lenders will be required to consider Bitcoin and crypto holding when applying for a mortgage under the new bill introduced in Congress. Now, keep in mind, this is a very, very interesting, statement which has come out, and especially the bill, because you need to understand, if it's going to be considered for any sort of mortgage for a house, it gives you perspective how much of an important asset it's been seen as by a lot of different industries, and at the same time a lot of mainstream different financial statements and financial firms. White House says President Trump will likely fire Powell soon. Keep in mind, he does not have a say in this, but what is very interesting is if Powell takes a leave right now, let's say in 1 week we find out that Powell has taken a step back, there's going to be a new person that will be coming into play, and that person is most likely going to be heavily influenced by by Trump, and seeing how strongly supporting of, you know, bringing down the interest rate Trump is, it's going to be strongly affecting the USD and the crypto market. And seeing how much eyeballs are on the crypto market currently, there's definitely going to be a lot more positive impact from the interest rate dropping. And the US House just passed Bitcoin and crypto bill agreeing to revolution, a major step for the future of digital in the US. Now, it's a little bit unclear if you just look at it, because if the voting went exactly what we see in the video, it's very clear that it will require a little bit more understanding. It cannot be just passed by just a small margin like that, but overall there is still a lot more better or positive hope for the entire crypto market. And Dogecoin 1/5 of the way to $1 milestone when moon, and let's just say breaking its all-time high will require a little bit of influential people to tweet about it, especially our boy Elon. Seeing how well the market is doing and Elon has not said anything about, you know, Dogecoin is actually a very surprising statement. But if he does do that, I mean, previously we hit the all-time high because of, you know, our boy Elon going on the television. This time around something similar can take a place. And bullish signal, Doge prints hammer on the daily close, and seeing this gives you perspective that the hammer, if you don't know, it just means that the sellers are not able to control the market. And seeing that the short traders are taking a step back, the long traders will try to push the market high as possible. And seeing that the open interest is up about 11%, if you just look at the long to the short ratio, even though the market is so high, 78% are still going long, which is very, very good and seeing that FOMO might kick in. I mean, you can see that Bitcoin can maybe hit 140k just in the next coming 2 weeks before the end of July. And if that happens, it's most likely going to be due to people who are just finding out about crypto and how the entire, you know, the US government is trying to legalize crypto. Therefore, they're going to be able to push it even harder and higher. And Gen Z shows growing preference for Bitcoin in gaming, travel, and daily crypto payments. I mean, they pretty much prefer to use crypto as a form of payment as compared to just normal Visa or MasterCard. And BlackRock ramps up Bitcoin purchases amid the sustained ETF inflow. I mean, they want to have as much control as possible, and seeing that crypto might be the next step into the financial institute or instrument, let's just say they want to be ahead of the game and make sure that they're able to make the most profit from it. And analysts, Bitcoin may rise another 25% before a short-term holder profit-taking kicks in. 25% from where we're sitting, that's close to 150k, and that could be happening in a very short time. If you're new to crypto and you don't know, usually crypto loves to jump up in very short spikes, to say the least. And seeing how well Dogecoin is doing, let's say 32 cents is not too far. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Everything I said today is just my personal opinion. So do your own research. Financial advice not given. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you soon.